Hi, everyone. It is time for new listings at noon. On today's show, we're going to be featuring this beautiful Craftsman 6 bedroom, 3.5 bath home in Garrett Park.
And I, from beautiful Southern Virginia, I'm going to be presenting this California style home in Bethesda, Maryland.
Awesome. So, for those of you guys who have not watched our show before, every week, Allison and we go through all of the new listings on the market and we find two of our favorite new listings.
Yeah, and they're going to speak to people and to us, frankly, for different reasons every week, but we find that they're noteworthy and that we need to present them to you.
Awesome. So Allison is going to be presenting her favorite pick for the week first, and then I will be presenting the Craftsman home right afterwards. Let's get started.
All right. So as Karen pulls this up, this is an absolutely breathtaking 3-bed, 3-bath home. And it's called Bannockburn, which I was not familiar with that neighborhood, but Karen is, because this is kind of her neck of the woods. And the address is at the bottom here. It's 7307 Nevis Road. And the asking price is 1.599, so just shy of 1.6. So as you start to see here on the outside, this is like a gardener's paradise. There's extensive landscaping in this house, and it's very, very private. So as we go in, it's also got this distinct kind of mid-century feel. They call it California style, I think, because it's mainly one level. And it was built though in 57, so mid-century modern kind of could still fit here. But as we go in, perfect time of year to list this house, right? You have to have all the flowers in bloom. So kudos to the agent for doing that. But as we go in, we have this incredible kind of living room space. And you're going to see how everything flows with one another. And you've got this pitched ceiling here, which in the wood paneling. So a lot of the stuff you see in mid-century stuff, obviously it's all been kept up great and or improved upon. So this is actually an addition. I believe there was an addition in the house, and I think they were saying that this part was. And you look out into, again, this mature, beautiful landscaping. And then we start to flow into the kitchen here. And so the dining room kitchen area is open. There's a nice flow to this whole place, guys. And so it's really you can easily get from one place to another, as opposed to things being kind of split up. These huge picture windows are so pivotal for this kind of house, right? You want to see outside, and we're not even showing the best part of outside, in my opinion. And so you'll see kind of that come up in a minute. The kitchen, I don't believe, has been too updated in a while, but at least it's all monochrome in this white. I think you could very easily keep this move-in ready, or you could, update it as you see fit. But it has all the things that you need, it has dishwasher, blah, blah, blah. So, and it's got a lot of room. I like that this counter space kind of looks into the dining room area as well, so that you can kind of prepare and have your guests there at the same time. So here we have another absolutely gorgeous room with the wood paneling on the ceiling, which I love. And you're in the corner, we'll start to get there in a minute. You're going to see a very cool little fireplace, basically. And it said that it's a gas fireplace, which was I was confused because it looks like it's wood burning. So perhaps they're talking about a different fireplace in the house. But regardless, it's very cool. It feels very retro, which of course goes along kind of with the whole feel of the house. And again, windows looking out. And as we start to go through, I believe we're going to go outside now. Oh, no. Okay. Bedrooms. So bedrooms, large. So really important here. So this is the fireplace. Sorry. One of the fireplaces. And so the brick wall, you very infrequently see this in bedrooms. You always see this in like the living room space. So I thought it was really interesting that they had that in here as well. And, I can keep saying it, more and more windows to see out.
Allison, is that the room that we're seeing straight ahead? Is that the room when we came in? Is that room?
That's one of those rooms there. Okay. That has it had the desk and I believe a couch in it. Mm-hmm. So it could be used kind of as I wouldn't even necessarily call it an accessory space to the bedroom, only because it opens up to the rest of the house. But you have really easy access to the room with those huge windows looking out.
Nice.
Yeah. So there are 3 bathrooms, 2 of which are upstairs, and we'll get to the other one afterwards. But this, you've got this kind of old style clawfoot tub in there, which I think is very interesting. Here we have a second bedroom, again, large. Just wanted to show you how much room these bedrooms have. The house is 2650, I believe, square feet, right around there. So we just went very quick past the bathroom, but no big deal. Now we're downstairs. It's a fully finished downstairs here. It's very long. And so you can see, you could really make this into like a supplemental space for somebody to stay in, like a guest or something like that. And wood paneling down here again, kind of fits the whole style of the home. And just wanted to give you a different angle. So it is, like I said, very, very long here. You have a dining area, kind of a living area. If you wanted some kind of like Murphy bed, pull-out couch situation, that could work really well down here as well. And as we bathroom. Okay, third bathroom, just so you know, the bathroom's down there. We wanted to prove it to you by showing you a photo. Sometimes we decide, sometimes I don't know if I should put the bathroom photos in or things that, you know, multiple bedrooms, but here we go. Okay. Here we go. This is like one of the money shots of the whole house. So this pergola is amazing, and the vines on top are really mature. You can see on the left there, which means that when this totally flowers, it has got to be absolutely breathtaking. So this is like one of my favorite features of the home, even though it's just a pergola. I think that it's just, I mean, look at here. It's so lush. Imagine like 2 months into the summer, how even more lush and beautiful it's going to get. And here you see all the azaleas on the right. And we were peeking, and now we're seeing this amazing pool. Every time I feature a house that is a pool, I talk about how I really want one. And it's 20 by 40, so it's a pretty big pool. And they actually re-equipped it in 2017. So it has, you know, it's in really, really good standing now. Now we're just trying to see, I just wanted to show you a lot of the exterior photos because, again, I do think that's a massive selling point of this house. You've got these flagstone walkways going to various sitting areas and outdoor areas that this home has. And this is a good vantage point, just kind of from up slightly on the hill, showing you looking down to one of those sitting areas that I'm talked about on the right. And here we are. I think this is really cool. This is a pottery shed. So in case you haven't seen a pottery shed before, it actually has a kiln inside. And it didn't specifically say if that conveyed. I'd be surprised if it wasn't at least an option, because this is clearly built out to be a studio. I mean, this could be a great office. I say this every time I present a place with an accessory dwelling unit. Also, I would love to have a place to work, that's slightly removed from the house. I think that this is just so cool with all the windows. Excuse me, I probably swallowed a bug. Anyway, let's keep looking.
You're okay there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get through here. Karen, you might have to take over for a second.
Okay, well, I mean, this thing is adorable. And when I saw it, I thought you would like this listing just because of the accessory dwelling unit. So,
okay, I'm back. So here you can see that really cool room that had all of those windows. That angle really showed you a really good vantage point. And again, here you see how there's two different paths that kind of diverge. There might even be a third to the right. Another area that you can sit. I mean, the whole, you see the fence on the right, the whole property is also fenced. So you have all the greenery, which is kind of like, you know, enveloping you and feeling like it's giving you privacy, but then you actually have the fence around your property. So if you had an animal or something, it would hopefully help keep them in. And here we have one last photo, just showing you actually another pergola that leads to the front door. If you are into flowers, mainly flowers, because it doesn't look like there's a ton of trees that you have to maintain, but still you have so much coverage. Absolutely beautiful house. They are having open houses on Sunday or Saturday and Sunday 2 to 4. And this is Avi Galanti's listing of Compass. Avi, thank you so much for allowing us to present. And yeah, so I'll be back in town by Sunday. So if anybody does want to see it, I would love to go see this one and take you there.
Awesome. I absolutely love this yard. It's just really, really amazing.
Yeah, it's breathtaking.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, as the pictures are going on, we are going to head over into Garrett Park. And so Garrett Park is this adorable, charming little town that's in Maryland. And here it is. So let's just pause it for just one quick moment as we give you the address. So the address of this beautiful craftsman-like home is 4507 Strathmore Avenue. That's in Garrett Park. And right now it's listed at $1,349,000. Now, this listing, I want to thank Richard Freeman Willett of Keller Williams. This is his listing. And also, not only is it his listing, this is one of his projects. So he actually purchased this home let's pull it up a little bit so you guys can see it. So he purchased this home and they totally tore down the home. The original home was a Rambler that was, that needed some love. And so they tore it down, and he actually said they tore it all the way down until they only left one floor and one wall. And so that's the requirement that they had to leave, was the one floor and one wall. And then from that point, everything is new, from, new walls, new HVAC, new roof, new pipes, everything is new. So we are going to head in just a moment, and we're going to see this beautiful home. So here's a picture of it, just looking straight on. It's a Craftsman style home, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of the original home. The original home kind of had the same front, so it's definitely still fits in the neighborhood. As we walk in, it's one of the things that caught me when I was looking at this home and trying to choose a home to feature were the floors. So you have these beautiful white oak engineered floors, hardwood floors, and this is beautiful. This is our living dining room area, and as you can see, that we have this gas fireplace. That's the focal point of the room. You have beautiful recessed lighting. The ceilings on this level are 9-foot ceilings. Here's our dining room area. You have a large, nice dining room area that opens into our kitchen space. So in our kitchen, you have these beautiful white cabinets. Now, one of the things that, we've been seeing trending in a lot of the new houses are the two-tone cabinets. And these cabinets, you could do whatever. Like if you wanted to paint these cabinets or leave them white, you could absolutely do that. But you have this beautiful farmhouse kitchen sink that's there. The breakfast bar is really long. It's about 9 foot long. The countertops are all quartz, and I love this. Of course, stainless steel appliances that are there. Pennants are very nice. We see that in a lot of the craftsman-like homes. And so this is just a really great space. Now, if you look forward, you see the double doors that leads out into this massive deck, which we will show at the very end. Just wanted to go a little closer so you can see some of the appliances that are here. But you have a clean slate. You can do whatever you want with this beautiful kitchen, and the hardwood floors are great. Now, I really love this shot. This is going upstairs, and you can see how wide and how bright it is upstairs. You have these wide halls that leads into the 4 bedrooms that you have upstairs. Now, upstairs, the ceilings are 10-foot ceilings, which is pretty awesome. And so this is our primary bedroom. Primary bedroom is very spacious, and you have your own ensuite bath in the primary bedroom. This is just another angle. You get a chance to see the windows and the great lighting that's coming in. You have these same hardwood floors that are downstairs, which are really beautiful. In just a moment, you also have this custom walk-in closet already done for you, so you can just move in and not have to do anything into your closets. I actually understand how it is not to have a custom closet. Now, here is our primary bath. You have both sides, dual sinks, which is great. You have this wonderful large shower, and we are going to head on. This is one of my favorite rooms. And if you look closely on the left side, look at that little nook. So you see the little, on the left side, it leads into this little room. Now, if you have small people, they would love this little spot. Okay, so as we're going to go into this little room in just a moment and take a closer look. It is adorable. You might even enjoy crawling into a small space.
I was just going to say, Karen, that I would absolutely love this space for myself. So
isn't it great? And
yeah.
I just love what they did with it. So to have this little nook off of the bedroom is just pretty neat. Here's one of our baths, our second bath that's upstairs, and all of the baths are just nicely done. And, like I said, they left it, with new houses, you have this just clean slate that you can come in, you can wallpaper your bathrooms, you can do whatever you want, you can put color on your wall, or you can leave them bright and beautiful and white. So this is our downstairs space. It could be a rec room, another family room. It's really large, really long. There's 2 angles of it. Now downstairs, there's 2 additional bedrooms as well. You have a mud room. The ceilings are 7.5-foot ceilings downstairs. And the extra rooms, washer and dryers downstairs. You also have a hookup upstairs that you can use as well. So you can have 2 places if you don't want to go all the way downstairs for your laundry. Now, here is the deck that we were talking about. This deck is a walkout deck from the dining and kitchen area. It's completely made in So it should last a trek. I'm sorry. So it should last a lifetime. And the backyard is huge. It's massive. So imagine, you could eat all the space. You could do so much with this backyard. If you have pets, they will be in love with their backyard. So this is just looking back at the house, and there is a potential to have a garage. And the listing agent said they are willing to to put in a 2-car garage if you guys are interested in that, and they have pricing as well for that. So the open house is going to be this coming Saturday, and I believe their open house is from 1 to 3. But yeah, that is this amazing house in Garrett Park. I really absolutely adore this. I have sold a home in Garrett Park. I mean, they have so many different styles in the neighborhood. And I don't know if I said before that they put on a lot of activities in the neighborhood. Did I mention that? Like they have progressive dinners, they have a citizens association, they have a big, huge July 4th parade. There's this pool, a community pool. There's lots of parks. So it's just a great neighborhood with just all kind of activities. They love to put on events and plan events. So.
Awesome. Did you say whose listing it was, Karen?
I did. So, and we'll say it again. It's Richard Freeman Willett with Keller Williams. So thank you, Richard. Sure. And yeah, so these are our 2 new listings and our favorites for the week. I'm Karen Ringo.
And I'm Alison Scimeca.
And we'll be back next week with 2 new listings. Well, see you soon.
Bye, guys.